Good afternoon. The midday news. Babatunde Polatito is my name. The Senate will screen the ministerial nominees forwarded to it today for confirmation by President Bola Tinubu. It was gathered that the nominees who have been cleared by the Department of State Services have besieged the office of the Special Advisor to the President on Senate matters, Senator Bashir Lado, to submit their curriculum vita aid to beat the deadline. Those who arrived early enough in the days to submit their resume were the Ministers of Education, Trade and Investment and Livestock. Meanwhile, a statement confirmed that ministerial nominees have commenced documentation ahead of their screening and confirmation by the Senate, which commences today. The nominees are expected to be screened and confirmed by the Senate in compliance with Section 147 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999. Recall that President Tinubu had written the Senate seeking for screening and subsequent confirmation of appointment of 7 ministerial nominees. Osun State Speaker, Osun State House of Assembly, Honorable Adewale Egbedu says journalists as watchdog of the society are playing a very pivotal role and significant in the promotion of good governance. Honorable Egbedu stated this by hosting members of the House of Assembly's correspondent, 2 of who won the 2024 NUJ Parliamentary Reporter of the Year and Best Radio Reporter of the Year awards respectively, including Oluwatosin Oladokun of OSBC and Mojisola Oladele of Gold FM, Elisha. Parliamentary reporter Oluwatosin Oladokun now completes the story.
A vote and proceeding was moved by the majority leader of the House, Honorable Babajide Koforola, and seconded by Honorable Adeshina Rabiu. Under the matter of public urgent importance, member representing Last State's constituency, Honorable Sikuru Badipade brought a prayer before the House. According to the prayer, a portion of road between Obagun, Ire, and Ila is in a deplorable state and thereby needed urgent attention.
The condition of this road is so terrible that it's causing a lot of havoc and inconveniences on the people flying this road. So, I want the House, through the House Committee of Works, to call the attention of the Ministry of Works, especially the Road Maintenance Agency, to please do the necessary things.
Moreover, Osun State Sports Commission Establishment B 2024 have said through the first reading. Thereafter, the Committee of O was held on Osun State Fire Service Establishment B 2024. Leading the Committee of O, the chairman, Honorable Adewale Egbedu, alongside his colleagues, including Honorables Akinyode Oyewusi, Kame Ajibola, Abiola Awoyeye, Kashope Abolarin, Femi Popola, Tajudeen Adeyemi, Babajide Koforola, Laide Ajibola, Sanmi Areoye, Olumide Fatunishi, among others, contributed immensely to the adjusted clauses. Some of the clauses, while reporting the progress made during the Committee of O, Honorable Adewale Egbedu had apparently said the amended and accommodated clauses on the Osun State Fire Service were the role of firefighters in averting fire outbreak, fire equipment regulation, mobile firefighting equipment, among others. Shortly after the plenary, Osun State House of Assembly Speaker Honorable Adewale Egbedu hosted members of the House of Assembly correspondents, whom 2 of them, including Oluwatosin Oladokun of OSBC and Mojisola Oladele of Gold FM, won NUJ Parliamentary Award Reporters of the Year and Best Radio Reporter of the Year awards.
Appreciating you for the support so far. It's almost 2 years, I think a year, a few months, but thank you for the support. And I'm so proud of Mr. Oluwatosin. Mama good. Keep it up.
Oluwatosin Oladokun, OSBC News.
The Ghanaian Petroleum Authority has stated that the country might start importing fuel from Nigerian refinery. Ghana indicated interest to buy petroleum products from Nigeria's Dangote Petroleum Refinery once the facility is operating at full capacity, cutting more expensive exports from Europe. Chairman of the National Petroleum Authority in Ghana, Mustafa Abdulhamid, said this could end fuel imports from Europe of $400 million. He spoke at an African downstream oil conference in Lagos. The 20 billion Lekki-based Dangote refinery commenced the release of premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, into the Nigerian market in September. Reports say despite this, marketers of the product in Nigeria have since commenced the importation of PMS in hundreds of millions of liters following the total deregulation of the downstream oil sector in Nigeria by the federal government. The Dangote refinery, built by Nigerian billionaire Aliko Dangote, is expected to operate at near full capacity at the end of the year, and analysts believe it could be fully operational in the first quarter of 2025. Amit said importing from Nigeria rather than Europe will bring down the prices of other goods and services by remove freight costs. Eventually, he said African countries will agree on a common currency that should dampen demand for dollars. The federal universities across the country were shut down in compliance with the indefinite strike called by the Joint Action Committee of the NAM Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions and the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities. SANU and NASU vowed to indefinitely shut down all university activities across the country until the federal government pay the 4-month welfare salaries. A statement made by the national president of SANU, Mohammed Ibrahim, and the General Secretary of NASU, Peters Adeyemi, said the ultimatum it gave the federal government over its protest salaries expired. Unions are demanding, among others, the payment of 4-month protest salaries, improved remuneration, and allowances, and implementation of the 2029 agreement with the federal government. The federal government, out through the Ministry of Labor and Employment, invoked the no work, no pay policy when the 4 university-based union embarked on a prolonged strike in 2022. Nigeria's Ademola Lookman secured 14th position in the 2024 Ballon d'Or rankings at glamorous ceremony of the Theatre du Challenge in Paris, as Manchester City midfielder Rodri Hernandez claimed the prestigious prize. The Atalanta striker was the only African nominee among the 30-man shortlisted, released by France Football, earned recognition following the historic hat-trick that secured his club's first ever European League trophy. Lookman said a special being on the list, and even more special being on the only African, adding that he has achieved great things this year with the club and country. To be recognized as one of the contenders is a great achievement. The final ranking saw Rodri claim the top shot, followed by Kylian Mbappe, Lautaro Martinez, Lamine Yamal, Kone True, and Harry Kane, completing the top 10. Phil Foden finished 11th, with Florian Reed and Danny Olmo played 12th and 13th respectively. Behind Lookman in 14th were Nico Williams, Granit Xhaka, Federico Valverde, Emilio Martinez, Martin Odegaard, and Akan Calhanoglu. And now to foreign stories. Human Rights Watch has said Burkina Faso should urgently prioritize the protection of civilians amidst its ongoing struggle with armed rebels. The NGO stated that the government put people at unnecessary risk during an armed group attack earlier this year, when at least 133 people were killed by Al-Qaeda-linked Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam wal Muslimin. The incident in central part of the country was one of this year's deadliest, as Burkina Faso continues to be ravaged by attacks by armed groups. According to witnesses, the villagers in Bashar Logo, commune 80 kilometers from the capital, Ouagadougou, were forced to help security forces dig up trenches to protect security outposts and villages. Jamaat Nusrat al-Islam wal Mu'minin fighters then opened fire on them. And that ends the midday news on OSBC TV. Please join us at 3 for the state news. The bulletin was edited by Christina Odamo. Babatunde Bolatito is my name. Good afternoon.
Hello viewers, welcome to your darling station OSBC. Come enjoy a rich menu of programs. On OSBC TV, there is